today I'm gonna be covering some of the best dungeon servers you can play in 2026. I've personally looked through a bunch of servers, checked what's actually active and worth playing, so you don't have to waste your time on dead and boring servers. So yeah, with that being said, let's jump straight into today's episode. On the first and the last place, we got OPLegends. Currently the best Minecraft dungeon server you can play in my own opinion. The IP is top.oplegends.com and more information will be down below in description. This server is both Java and Bedrock compatible, which is really good and which makes this server stand out. And as well, they are resetting each 2 to 5 weeks, making everything nice, fresh and up to date, which is another thing. So here, once you log on the server for the very first time, you will be spawned here. Just look at this spawn area. This whole build looks amazing, and you'll see this introductory hologram that will basically introduce you to this server. So it says grind to become the best dungeoneer around, play solo or join a guild and collect the most trophies to win amazing rewards, making this server very competitive. You can play with your friends or even solo. Walk forward to the spawn zone to get started, so let's do just like that. And here on our left we'll see the crate section with a bunch of crate keys here on the server, and on our right we can see the cases section with bunch of cool cosmetic stuff. This server has their own texture pack with bunch of these cool sword skins, which looks insanely good in my own opinion. So yeah, that's another thing, that's another why this is the best server. Like, this custom texture pack really makes this server stand out, because look at these custom tools, it really gives those dungeon vibes. And we can see some other cosmetics such as chat colors, paintings and other goods, which is again very cool thing here on this server. And here, if we walk a bit forward, we will see this very first and the lowest tier of mobs. So we got zombies, as you guys can see, and of course on this server, once you log on, you will have your sword, companion storage and help menu in your inventory. Again, this makes this server really beginners friendly, since you have this help menu to get you started. You can look through each of the custom features the server has to offer literally through this menu here, which is another cool thing. If you want to get to know the server better and all the features it has to offer, obviously we have a bunch of currencies as well. As you guys can see, we got money, orbs, gems, skulls, and besides that we have rebirth, swings and credits, which is pretty good. But as well, you can start your own quest line to get you started and to get some free rewards here on the server, making the server non-pay to win, as you can obtain anything and everything just by purely grinding and putting in that work. So yeah, that's what makes the server stand out. As well, we have free battle pass here on the server with free rewards. As well, we have some other kind of rewards. So here we have diamond and gold rewards, which you can cop from the server store. So yeah, that's another cool thing. Again, you can choose your path to go, but here again you have a bunch of free stuff to grind for, and that's what makes this server very grindy. So if I right click our sword, we got two kinds of enchants. We have orb enchants and skull enchants, which are two different currencies here on the server. And now these enchants in color are the enchants we have unlocked at this very moment, and the black and white enchants are the ones we gotta actually unlock. And now we gotta meet some requirements to actually do so. So it goes by scaling. Basically, you see it goes by sword level, so we gotta be sword level 5 to unlock that one. Now the next one, sword level 10, sword level 25 and so on. In order to get better and better enchant, you gotta make progression on the server, which is obvious and it should be like that. So how to actually get you started is by slaying these mobs here on the server. You will be getting money, orbs and other currencies with which you can upgrade your sword and proceed into next zone. So if I type in /zone, you can see that we got a whole lot of these zones here. So yeah, we got like 30 zones, which is actually insane. And the first one is the one we're currently in, and in that single zone you get like 10 stages. And now I'm currently at the evoker stage, as you guys can see, or actually no, I'm at the witch stage. So yeah, let me actually teleport over there, and here you can see those witch mobs. And now obviously we gotta slay those mobs and upgrade our sword to be able to kill them even faster, so we can make even more currency and be able to progress even faster. So that's how it actually works, and there is again a lot of things to grind for here on this server. We also have slash milestones, I'm pretty sure, as you guys can see, swing milestones, which you can get by bunch of rewards absolutely for free. Again, rebirth milestones as well. You can do /rebirth here on the server, and in order to rebirth you gotta make money and you'll be getting rebirth points. So here this one requires 50 million money. Obviously we're nowhere near that, but it's fine. I'm just gonna be showing that off. And here you can see that we're getting orbs while slaying the other mobs here, and that's actually pretty good. With that orbs you can go ahead and upgrade some of those enchants to slay them even faster. So yeah, again, the IP is top.oplegends.com. make sure to check it out. In my own opinion, this server is currently the best dungeon server you can play in 2026, counting over 1.5 thousand players on a daily basis with a very active community. So it's not gonna be waste of time. You can find people to play with here. You can do anything you want. Basically this server is really active and currently the best one. So yeah, with that being said, let's move on to the next server. On the second place, we got FadeCloud Dungeons. The IP is top5.fadecloud.com, and all other information will be down below in description. This server is as well both Java and Bedrock compatible, which is actually really good. Again, what makes this server stand out is their active community. They're counting over 1,000 players on daily basis. Now, it's not a peak time, but still, we got like around 400 people just in Dungeons, which is actually really good. And I was actually struggling to decide which server to put on the first place, but yeah, I went for OPLegends, but still FadeCloud is amongst the top servers and I will definitely suggest you to try it out. So here, once we log on the server for the first time, we will be spawned here at this awesome looking spawn area, which I really do like. And here we will see this introductory hologram again that will introduce us to the server. Upgrade your sword with /sword, get our pets and equip them with /pets. Check out all the features with /help again, and we'll look at this. Make sure to do /tutorial, making this server very beginners friendly. So yeah, that's what is really cool about this server. You just get started without any experience at all. So here, if we walk a bit forward, we will see on our left this cosmetic section. Again, this server has their own texture pack, making it stand out. Just look at these custom textures, these custom skins. Like, it looks insanely good and makes the server stand out in my own opinion. And again, some custom pickaxe skins. This all is looking insanely good. And once we log on the server, you will be spawned with your dungeon sword, pet storage, and dragon storage, which is something new, and we'll cover that later in the episode. But here on our right side, we have a bunch of these crates and the crate section in general, which is again really good. Those crates are obtainable just from purely grinding here on the server and doing all of that stuff. Here we can see this NPC Drago. This is a quest line that we can actually begin just by right clicking and interacting with this NPC here. And this is another awesome way to get yourself started here on the server, as it's beginners friendly. It's gonna give you an objective like this. So it says kill 5 chickens, so we'll be doing that here in a minute. And again, what makes this server stand out is these NPCs around the spawn that will basically introduce you to the whole server and to the game mode itself, to the each feature, which is really cool in my own opinion, and it's what should every server have. So let's just go ahead and walk through this portal and let's see where it's gonna lead us. And it says here, welcome to the first zone. Get started with the information below. Again, very beginners friendly. Everything is displayed for you. There are also some tips, so yeah, that's pretty good. And now our objective is to kill 5 chickens, so let me just go ahead and do so. And again, you're just gonna press left click and that's gonna do the job for you basically, and you're gonna be getting swings with that. As you guys can see, we're getting swings with that, which is amazing. Again, if we right click our sword, we have only souls enchants here, but yeah, if we look into currencies, we have power, money, souls, gems, and clouds, which is pretty decent. Like, we have a whole lot of currencies. And if I right click my sword again, it's everything scalable. You gotta meet some requirements in order to unlock better and better enchant and to progress even more here on the server. And again, if we type in /zone, we got a bunch of these zones, and we're currently at the farm world. So here we got total like 20 or 30 zones, which is actually insane. And here is the farm world, as you guys can see. Now I'm not sure at what stage am I right now, but yeah, the next zone is gonna cost us 900,000 money, which is not quite a lot, but yeah, here you can see that we're getting some shards by killing those chickens. It says guardian shards are dropped while killing mobs and can be used to buy armor pieces. Oh, that's actually pretty decent if you personally ask me. Yeah, those are like booster armor sets, which is really cool thing. Again, another thing to grind for, and there are a lot of stuff to grind for on this server as well. We should have slash milestones. Yep, exactly, we have milestones. We should have as well, let me see, battle pass, I'm pretty sure. Let me type in slash pass. Yeah, we also have some free rewards, which is another cool thing. Again, you can get everything here on this server just by purely grinding, making this server non-pay to win. But as well, there is a server store which you can check out if you want to buy ranks and that stuff. So here, for example, we have ranks, so you can check all of that out if you want to support the server. Again, the IP is top5.fadecloud.com. Make sure to check it out and see which one is the best for you. In my own opinion, this server is currently one of the best servers you can play on amongst OPLegends. So yeah, definitely check it out. In my own opinion, currently one of the best dungeon servers. With that being said, we can move on the last server for today's episode. And on the third and the last place, we got EnchantedMC. The IP is river.enchantedmc, and this server is both Java and Bedrock compatible, and all other information will be down below in description. And this dungeon server counts over 1.3 thousand players on daily basis, which is actually nuts. And it's currently one of the largest communities as well. So yeah, again, all those servers are very good, and you should definitely check them out and see which one is your greatest fit. But yeah, here we are. This spawn area is looking amazing in my own opinion, and once you log on the server, you'll see this hologram that will again introduce you to the server. Grind your way through zones and swords and unlock companions along the way. Features custom enchantments, custom swords, zones, companion eggs, custom armor, AFK mobs, and much more. Type/zone to get started on dungeons. Pretty straightforward if you personally ask me. And here we can see that we have free gifts with slash gifts and free rank with slash free rank. So you can actually get a free rank here on the server just by running this command, which is really good. And here on our left, again, we have the crates, good old crate section, and on our right, the cases section. The server as well have their own texture pack with all the custom skins and that stuff, again making this server really stand out. And here we have something different. What is this? It says Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is something new. I've never seen this before, so this looks pretty good. Again, around the spawn, we will see a bunch of these NPCs that will introduce us to each feature this server has to offer. So that's pretty good, actually. You will be spawned with your sword, companion storage, and candle backpack. And that's something new. We'll have to look for that. But yeah, let me just go ahead and walk through this huge portal. Let's see where it's gonna lead us. And this is gonna be our very first zone, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let me type in /zone real quick and check that out. Oh yeah, this is looking very good. This whole guy system, this, you know, this design, let's say, it looks pretty good in my own opinion. And we'll be starting at the barn zone, which is pretty clear, and we're currently at the chicken stage, as you guys can see. Now, to move forward is gonna cost us 15,000 money, which is again obtainable by slaying chicken, which is kind of obvious. But yeah, again, we should have slash pass here on the server with a bunch of free rewards. We have slash milestone. We have if I right click our sword, we actually have 3 kinds of enchants on our sword, which is something new, something different. As you guys can see, we have soul enchants, essence enchants, and shard enchants, but this is a dual sword only kind of enchant, so that's pretty decent. We also have swords, abilities, crystals, so you can upgrade your swords as well. Look at these custom skins, all of that is looking amazing. We have sword information, enchant mastery, sword attributes, and perks. All of that is actually really good, and there's a lot of stuff to grind for on this server, making it very grinding. And again, beginners friendly, as everything is shown to you. As well, we have a quest line that will get you started here on the server. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to go for on this server, and you should definitely try it out and see if this is your fit. Again, the IP is ruler.enchantedmc.net. Make sure to check it out and see if that's your fit. And that's gonna do for today's episode of the best dungeon servers you can play in 2026. Make sure to comment down below which server is your favorite, and that's gonna do for this one. See you in the next one. Peace out.